Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs.
Hi, welcome back to Jessie at Home. Today we are starting up with the before. Up in my loft, we sold that big giant couch, and I only started recording about halfway through because we had a lot going on. We had people coming to get the old couch. We're moving the our couch that was in our living room up there, and then also moving in new furniture downstairs. So it was kind of like a crazy blur, but welcome. This video, I have a lot of deep cleaning, decluttering, motivation, and I also have a little dessert to show you at the end, so come along with me. So here is how the living room setup looks. Definitely not done with it because this entertainment center needs to be moved back over. I think we're gonna move this shelf somewhere else as well. They need some side tables. My son really loves the rug and the coffee table, which I kind of like the rustic vibes too. This area over here, we have our second nugget up here because they like to hang out in front of the window. And then I'm trying to sell that. We tried to sell that on Marketplace, but it was just nothing but scammers. So I'm gonna get rid of that little baby hutch because we really don't need it, and I keep moving it around my house. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. A lot of people were asking where my husband's leather chair is. The couch downstairs has a recliner built in with the power recline, so we just brought his recliner up here, and my son absolutely loves it. The kids love the couch up here. It's super cozy to sit on. I know they're probably going to tear it up just because of the color of the couch, but it is what it is. At least it's going to get good use. It fits the space a lot better. We just need to do a little bit more rearranging now that we have the smaller setup up here with this over, and maybe even a bigger rug up here. But overall, they love the space. So I just shared my little, switcheroo upstairs in the kids' hangout zone, but the majority of this video is just going to be me deep cleaning the kitchen. I'm going to be decluttering in here as well. I have really wanted to declutter my redone, and I thought I was going to do a lot of that in this video, but then I realized I took a real hard look at my kitchen, and it was a lot dirtier than I had even thought. So I'm gonna get down and dirty and clean my kitchen from top to bottom, and be cleaning my light fixtures, the shelves, the cabinets. The floor needed a lot of attention. My poor cooktop needed a lot of love. So go along with me if you need some real cleaning and motivation. This is definitely the video for you. my poor range hood was so dusty, and you can see the paint from where I have wiped it down. The paint is starting to chip a little bit on the cabinets. I get a lot of questions about how well my cabinets have fared over the past like year and a half of painting them, and honestly it's not great. It's really not great. I'm probably gonna have to do some paint touch-ups, and it is what it is. They're painted cabinets. I need to like realize that they're not going to be factory, they're not brand new factory painted cabinets. They're DIY cabinets, and they're going to be a little rustic. They're going to be a little rough, and there's always going to be touch-ups because that's just kind of how it is. I don't care how professionally you get your cabinets painted. On something that gets that much wear and tear, you're always going to have a little bit of touch-ups. So that's my opinion. I'm sure people are going to be like, no, I had mine painted like 15 years ago and they're in mint condition. And I think that's amazing. But all of the painting cabinets that I've seen in real life, in person, have nicks and chips and dents and need touch-ups here and there. So that's just my own personal opinion. That's nothing against you. Nothing against me because I'm the one that painted these. It's just that's how the cookie crumbles in my world. Here is my donation box. I'm going to be going through a lot of my cabinets and getting rid of a lot of my Rae Dunn just because I'm finally ready to like move on from it. So here is a start. I got rid of the Rae Dunn on those shelves, so now I need to figure out what I'm going to be keeping up there. Eventually I'm going to be working on this cabinet, but I don't want to clear it out until I know what I'm going to do in there. I actually have talked about maybe frosting the glass and using it as practical storage with some of my bulk items like my sugar and stuff like that, without having to decant them into the individual containers like I have been doing, because let's be real, it's kind of annoying to have to empty your containers into other containers just to use your space. So that's my thoughts on that. And I am even going to be working on this cabinet, not today, in an upcoming video once I have new dishes. A lot of my Rae Dunn dishes are chipped and broken and just not my style anymore, so.
Problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution, I know I should have known. Right now you're not alone. I don't wanna get in trouble. See where you stand. I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we meant. All the words you never said. All the questions in my head. 'Cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble.
So let me know if you were looking forward to the kitchen declutter, because my kitchen absolutely needs it. My spice drawer that I made at the beginning of the year is doing really well. But it's still not working for me. I love different seasonings and spices, and I feel like I need a whole pantry full of that kind of stuff. So I need to still figure out a better way to have my spices where I can easily access them. They're easy and clear to see. I'm looking for something like that. I am going to be adding some more pullouts to my cabinets, because we have a ton of small appliances and things that I use all the time that I keep in the cabinets. The bottom cabinets, I want to declutter, like I said, my Ready Done, our cups, just a ton of stuff that we have that we don't actually use or not useful to me. So let me know if that is going to be something you're excited to see in the upcoming videos.
All the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space.
I do not wash my grates all the time this way, but this is the best way I figured. I know some people have said put them in the dishwasher, but oh Lord, my dishwasher is always full. I don't have room for anything else but active dishes that we need to get cleaned. So I usually just put my not stainless steels, my cast iron racks right in the dishwasher, and I use some Dawn and I spray them down and I scrub them down really, really well, and give them a good rinse off, and then I spray them down with that Wegmans stainless steel cleaner and let it soak in, and it always does a really good job.
Don't jump into that car tonight. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. You're on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me.
This is also a really good tip if you have those burner caps with oil spots on them. You just make a paste with just baking soda and water, and then you put them on the caps, and then you can leave them as long as overnight to soak up any grease off of those burner caps. I just left mine for maybe an hour or so, and then I just kind of used the Scrub Daddy and scrubbed the hardened paste off the top, and then put them back, and they're brand spanking new. So if you have stained burner caps, try this method. It's super easy, it's super inexpensive, and all it takes is a little bit of time for it to dry.
Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't with this.
This one was super tough to scrub down. It took quite a while. I did cut some of me scrubbing out because it was just like, this is repetitive. I don't always know if you guys want to see like the whole journey, if you want to sit there and see me in one spot just scrubbing, but this was a tough scrub. This took me a really long time to get this back clean. I don't know what ever boiled over there, but it was a mess. Probably something to do with milk. I think I made like mashed potatoes or something, and it like boiled over, or I don't know, but it was a tough one to get clean. I know I mentioned maybe frosting these, but even if I don't, I think I want to repaint the back of these cabinets. I love the accent color of the blue, but it's just so dark in there. I think I might want to do something maybe like a fun wallpaper or just paint it white. I also need to replace the under cabinet lighting and the in cabinet lighting in these cabinets just to give it a little bit of a brighter look. The old ones have the more of the yellow tone versus the white light, which I kind of prefer.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight? It's no secret, all my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back, I let it show. All my feelings, are you thinking about me tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. I'm taking a mental picture in my mind just to keep this moment till the end of time. 'Cause I know that it might be over after tonight.
I was running out of time, you know, mom life. I really wanted to get on my hands and knees and really like scrub all of these cabinets, but before I mopped, I just did a new mop pad and some hot water and a little bit of Tide in my bucket, and I'm just gonna use my O-Cedar to just kind of scrub down the bottom half of these cabinets just so I can give them a good fresh look without wasting a ton of time and hurting my poor knees. I'm using this Scrubbing Bubbles foam bleach to get in the grout lines. As you can see here, they're looking a hot mess. And I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm going to get out my grout cleaning tool and then also my tile buffer so that I can really give these floors a deep clean. And speaking of saving backs, that tile grout cleaner is amazing. I highly recommend it. It is definitely worth the hype. This little red like Gloss Boss buffer that I got is not, I mean, it's okay. It's not like earth shattering or as good as the blue grout cleaner, but since I had purchased it, I'm gonna use it. But it doesn't do that great of a job. Like, it does okay, but it doesn't get into the grout lines and really scrub as hard as I would want. So I'm getting ready to make my daughter's absolute favorite dessert dip. You take a box of Funfetti cake dip, a softened block of cream cheese, and you mix the two in a bowl. I just use a hand mixer. You can use whatever you want to blend up the cream cheese. And then you add in, I think it's like a 1/4 cup of milk here and there just to kind of wet it. And then you want to take I think 8 ounces of the Cool Whip and then fold that in, and then you can enjoy it with some graham crackers. It is her absolute favorite. She requested that I make it, so I was like, well, if I'm going to make it, I might as well film it so I can share it with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I would love to incorporate more recipes and just fun things into my videos, so definitely stay tuned for some really yummy fall recipes, desserts, and DIYs. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and I will see you guys next time.